Welcome back to the Daughters of the Moon podcast. Both Mom and I are so grateful that you can join us for another week. And we're excited. We are going to do our March readings for you to give you the energies for the month of March. I was going to say May, jumping ahead. So the cards that we chose are the Earth Magic by Stephen Farmer and the Butterfly Oracle cards for Life Changes by Doreen Virtue. So
Nice.
we will see. Five cards came out, so that's what we're doing today. I'll see if I can get.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
So this is the first
Interesting.
card. Yeah.
Uh,
Winter solstice reflection. So you go.
you go first. Okay. Winter solstice, but of course we already know we're already past that as such as far as on the calendar. But I think what it's saying is right now with all the what's going on in the world around us sort of thing, I think this is telling us to sort of take it easy this month. Don't get wrapped up in what you're hearing and what you're seeing on the news. Allow yourself to still integrate into the nice spring coming up here, and not allow yourself to get into the hectic stuff of it. So that when you see the forest like that, it to me, it just tells me take your tranquil time, settle down into what's going on at the moment around you and not in the world sort of thing, and allow it just to allow yourself to be calm with what's going on. I think it just take a reflection on what's happening in your life and what's going on with you versus what's happening elsewhere. Because if you're going to get wrapped up in it too much, then what it's going to do is pull down your month, and you don't need to do that because you're stepping out of winter, especially here in Canada where we do have the snow and things like that. We're stepping out of the cold and walking into the better weather coming up. So just reflect on what's around you right now and make the best for what you're doing at the moment.
Yeah,
Your
that's
turn.
kind of sorry. That's kind of what I was picking up too, is I was really getting like even reflecting back into the winter solstice time, so into, back into December, what was happening in your life, and kind of just do some really inner reflection for yourself. And like you said, find that peace and tranquility within yourself and kind of shut out the outside world because even just the way the card is, it's almost like you're looking inwards and you're kind of closing everything out. It's like you got the
Yeah,
blinders on. So to
yeah,
me, it really feels like that's the time to kind of strip down your soul and really look at the things that are within you of how you're going to move forward from the last winter solstice into the next winter solstice. So,
right. True.
so
Yeah.
that's what I get from that one. Okay. Self-care.
Well, isn't it interesting? Because reflection is also looking at yourself. Um, and taking a look at yourself to see what you're doing with yourself, self-love and that kind of thing. And the butterfly to me, especially because of the wings are wide open, is just saying, take care of yourself. Even though everything that's going on right now around us, I know I already said that on the last card, but take care of you because right now we need you to take care of you because as the months go on this year, it's going to be a little more hectic and that kind of thing. So take care of you right now and try to meditate, try to do the things that gives you the peace and the love around you. So you get that tranquility. So you don't allow all this energy that's so active right now everywhere to work in on you. Open your wings, not let love and whatnot come to you and take care of you. Just take care of you this month. Allow you to settle in, see the reflection of yourself in the mirror, and settle in to what's going to be best for you in this month of March.
Yeah. I agree with you. So yeah, really, really March is about like because this year is the year of the fire horse too, and things are moving so quickly, especially as they align with each other. It's like, okay, it's aligned, it's quick, 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 and we've even been experienced that with some of the things, which we'll tell you all if you keep holding on, things that are coming for us, right? And so with that, I feel like you really need to honor that time to step back and make sure you're getting your proper rest, to like you said, meditate and move, to speak your truth to yourself and really to find your inner joy. Do the things that bring you a little bit of joy in the world, and that will be even enough self-care. Because and then continue that on even outside of March, so that you're getting that as well. So,
Right.
all right. Fog, veiled. Oops,
Well,
he doesn't want to stay up. Well, I'll just hold him.
getting a couple things with this.
Oops.
Because of, again, with everything that's going on around us and that, don't allow the dirt, the fog of that to penetrate in on you. Allow yourself to still see the brightness behind it because it shows you in behind it. So don't allow that veil in front of you to not let you see what's really in front of you. So because the first one, sorry, I have a sore throat, so I got a mint in my mouth. The first one was reflection, talking about looking at yourself in the mirror and see what's reflecting back at you. Okay. The next one tells you about taking self-love, taking care of yourself. So allow the veil to be removed that's on in front of you. So you actually see a clear look at yourself. Once you let go through the fog of the veil in front of you, then what you're going to do is allow yourself to really see what you need to be seeing and take care of you, really take care of you. Self-love takes a lot of preparation and a lot of getting involved. But when you finally do it, you find that self-love, there's nothing like it can compare to it because then you are really into your own self, your own person, your own reality. Then you can accept things a lot easier and let the sun shine to you. Don't let anything be in front of you that you don't want to be in front of you. Allow yourself to be in the present moment and pull any veils that are in front of you away so that you can really see a clear reflection of where you want to go in this month and what you want to do.
And that makes sense to me because what I'm picking up is March is very much about there's a lot of it's almost like there's a lot of illusions around us. There's a lot of fog and veiled things around us. So I love how you said, be lifting that up and out because it's like we can't necessarily see clearly in the month of March all the things that are coming to us, but as always the fog does lift like you suggested, and so to look at that, but to not get really caught up in the fact that we sometimes can't see what the whole picture is going to be, and just to allow that when it's ready to start unveiling itself to come out. And in the meantime, just kind of slow down, do that reflection, do that self-care, right? So I think when it's veiled, it really talks about that. It gives us that opportunity to slow it down just a tiny little bit.
I think too, with the thinking about what the world right now, because of what it's doing, don't let it reflect on you personally. Because if you do that, then you could end up walking around in fear and negative stuff happening around you and things like that. So I think when it says to remove the veil, don't let the reflection of that be in front of you this month. Allow yourself to just sit in your own peace of mind um, to see what's ahead of you, not what's happening in the world. Otherwise, it's gonna pull you down and make you not pay attention to you. You'd be too transfixed, caught up in the other anger or whatever else that's out there right now. So I think, yeah, remove that veil that's in front of you and just see the perfection of everything that's so wonderful and let everything else just dissipate for the month of March.
Perfect. Okay. Motivation.
Hmm,
Maybe this
I
one
love
will
that
like
one.
it.
Okay, it makes sense. Because once you move that veil and you can see what you really want to do in front of you, it helps to motivate you to say, this is what I want to do for me. And this is what I want to do because it's early in the year still. We're only afforded in the first trimester of the year. Saying to ourselves, what do I want to do for the rest of the year? So you can set your motivation into place, into play, so that you can set yourself up on what you want to be doing once summer comes. When I see a butterfly on top of a flower, it tells me that the nectar of all the good things that are coming, sort of thing. So allow that to come to you. So motivate yourself in a way where you can see the fruits that are coming down the road for you, and it's all going to be good for you. So let that be in your awareness so you're happy through this month and you let everything else just move away and just get motivated on where you want to go, what you want to do, and the things you need to set up for you for this year because there's a lot of year left.
Yes. And I agree with you on that because I think this, the first three cards sort of talked about, taking it slow, taking a step back, kind of doing some reflection. And through that, you're motivating yourself to move forward with this stuff. And so for me, with the butterfly being all the oranges and stuff like that, it's talking about really getting creative. And then the pinks and stuff is really talking about love and going with your intuitions and doing those kind of things. So as you're motivating yourself, think about creatively how you can obtain the stuff that you want, like you said, for the rest of the year, because we have a lot of year left. And so, use that opportunity even when you're doing those self-reflections, now that you know this is the next card, to use that time to think about like, what do I need to look at and how do I need to motivate myself to move forward to take the next steps towards whatever it is that I want.
Yeah, because motivation, once you keep motivation going into your body sort of thing, it can go out near any angle to
Mhm.
do anything, to motivate you to diet, motivate you to exercise, motivate you to start a new business, motivate you to anything. So, once you do that and you can see the sweetness of it from the taste of it ahead of you, and once you can sort of motivate yourself to go forward, I think that's what I'm trying to say.
Hmm. Yep. I think that's a very good message. And finally, retirement. Maybe that's my card.
That's what I'm supposed to be doing is retiring.
Great.
I don't think
How's
that's
that working
happening
for you?
anytime. I love the butterfly because the butterfly is beautiful, number one. And what it reflects on, like freedom, spreading your wings, allowing yourself to just rest. And retirement to me is saying, give yourself the time to sit back, smell the roses, smell the flowers, taste the nectar of life, like the butterflies doing there. So you can transcend and move into other layers of yourself too, because the more you allow yourself to sit back and really enjoy what's in front of you, then you get to actually can celebrate what's there, what you got ahead of you, what you got right now. Be grateful for what's in your life now and how you're moving forward to being motivated for the rest of this year. But allow yourself some time too to set back, relax, because summer is coming. Spring, when spring hits, we're all busier, getting out there, doing things. Now we're starting to, do gardens and things like that. So it's just saying take some time to this month to sit back as well as you're trying to motivate yourself for what's going to be going on later on in this year. So
Mhm.
that's what I see from that car. And it's so pretty with the pinks and that to me, that's opening your mind up to all the possibilities ahead.
Yeah. And I'm really getting it as sort of to go hand in hand, even still, again, with the reflection of like, we're all going to potentially retire one time in our lives. So it's really, I think, asking you to kind of look at how do you want that to go between now and the time that you retire? What's your goals? Like, when do you want to retire? It doesn't always mean that we can get in on that goal, but I think the more that we can make sort of this plan for ourselves, that helps with it. And then, like you said, like just really taking that time to reflect on that and to just look and take the time to enjoy yourself. Like in retirement, when you think about retirement, you think about, oh, I can do whatever I want. I have the time that I want. Doesn't mean, because clearly you're always busy, but you're living life and you're enjoying it, right? And so I think it's really talking about how do you want to live your life that you can live your life coming from a place of joy and what you would perceptively say, this is how I'm going to live when I'm retired. So why not start incorporating that into your life right now, like you kind of,
Yeah, and what
alluded to?
motivates you for retirement? What's
Yes,
going to motivate you, right, for
exactly.
retirement? Yeah.
And what do you need to look at? Like, do you need to start some investments? Do you need to, make some different plans about different things? Like, this is the time and this is a good year because things are moving so quickly, opportunities are presenting themselves. So I think that, right, like that's a really good thing to look at. So,
I agree. I
so,
totally agree.
so
Good. Well,
those. are the cards for this month for your energies of what you can expect to happen. We'd love you to DM us if it resonates with you. If you find at the end of the month or any time during the month these cards really were you were like, "Oh my gosh, that was so true." We'd love to hear that because it's always nice to have that confirmation.
It is.
Um,
It is.
Make sure you're tuning in this month. We have a bunch of lives. We have a bunch of amazing guests on our podcast for you to watch and just keep staying tuned because Daughters of the Moon have a whole lot of new, interesting, and fun things coming up. And we're not going to really tell you more, but if you were watching our Instagram and our Facebook, you'll see that there's keys involved. So that's all we'll tell for this month.
A little secretive, but more fun.
Right? Keep you coming back for more.
That's
So
right.
thanks, Mom. And thank you guys for joining us. And thanks for all of our followers. Make sure you like and subscribe to us so you don't miss any of our stuff. And, share with your friends and family if you find it interesting. And we'll see you on the next one.
You bet. Thank you.